Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation 4 to the power of x plus 8 to the power of x is equal to 36. So to solve this, I'm going to first start by rewriting 4 as 2 squared. So I get 2 squared to the power of x plus 2 to the power of 3 to the power of x is equal to 36. Now I'm going to use the property a to the power of m to the power of n is equal to a to the power of n to the power of m, meaning I can switch the places of these two exponents as well as these two. So now I get 2 to the power of x to the power of 2 plus 2 to the power of x to the power of 3 is equal to 36. Now I'm going to let 2 to the power of x equal to the variable y. So I get y squared plus y to the power of 3 is equal to 36. And now I'm going to subtract 36 on both sides. So these two cancel out. And I get y to the power of 3 plus y squared minus 36 is equal to 0. Now from here, to factor this, I'm going to rewrite negative 36 as negative 9 minus 27. And the reason I'm doing this is so I can rewrite 9 as 3 squared and 27 as 3 to the power of 3. So now we have y to the power of 3 and 3 to the power of 3, as well as y squared and 3 squared. So now let me group y to the power of 3 and 3 to the power of 3 and y squared and 3 squared. Now I'm going to use two different properties to factor these. So for y to the power of 3 minus 3 to the power of 3, I'm going to use the property a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 is equal to a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. And for y squared minus 3 squared, I'm going to use a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So now I get y minus 3 times y squared plus 3y plus 9 plus y plus 3 times y minus 3 is equal to 0. And from here, I'm going to factor out y minus 3. So I get y minus 3 times y squared plus 3y plus 9 plus 1, which turns into y minus 3 times y squared plus 3y plus 10. So this gives me two equations. Y minus 3 equals 0, and y squared plus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So for y minus 3 equals 0, all I have to do is add 3 on both sides, and I get y is equal to 3. Now for y squared plus 3y plus 10 equals 0, I can use the quadratic formula. So in this case, a is 1, b is 3, c is 10. So I get y is equal to negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 3 squared, which is 9, minus 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 10, all over 2a. This turns into negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 40 over 2, which is equal to negative 3 plus or minus the square root of negative 31 over 2, which turns into negative 3 plus or minus the square root of 31i over 2. Now, we aren't done yet because remember, we let 2 to the power of x equal to y. Well, 2 to the power of x can't equal an imaginary number, so this solution is gone. So all that's left is 2 to the power of x is equal to 3. So now to solve this, I'm going to take the log on both sides. So I get log 2 to the power of x is equal to log 3. And I can move x to the front. So I get x times log 2 is equal to log 3, meaning x is equal to log 3 over log 2. Now, log 3 is equal to 0.4771, and log 2 is equal to 0.2030. So log 3 divided by log 2 I can plug this into a calculator. This is equal to 4.192. So this is my answer.